think so. I think I got the vocal set up. Yeah, testing. I like. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, or good afternoon. Yes, this is Nutmeg Curling Club, Bridgeport, Connecticut, December 7th, 2019. And this is the Crystal Snowflake 6th draw. We have 2 third event semifinalists here. Rink Muldowney playing Rink Standard, a replay of Friday night's opening action in round 2. And Rink McMahon from Philadelphia against Rink Brown from Nutmeg on sheet B. Players are finishing their initial slides to warm up. Skips are heading down the ice. We didn't come to a full concordance as to what color Rink Standard's US WCA 2006 team is colored wearing. It's a pale lime green pastel. Okay, Rink McMahon's going to lead off the festivities on sheet B. And that would be Nadia throwing lead. And we're off. And as is frequently the case, the first end at Nutmeg, the ice is a bit sticky, and the first rock hogged. Happens numerous times. Hello, Jennifer's in the hack for Rink Brown. Coming out with a nice slide. Tina and Jane sweepers are ready. And Rink Standard starts off with Maureen, the lead, delivering her first rock. And that's coming down. Oh, it would appear that Rink Standard has Hammer, and there are 2 guards down the ice. And Muldowney has Marianne taking the lead, rocks again. Morakaki at Vice. We'll get the information on the second. And Marianne Rogaman has tapped her first rock in, sitting behind guard very nicely. Get a quick view of that. So you can see a red rock in the house guarded. Jennifer's attempting to bring one around her guard, her corner guard. She caught it and bounced across, so she's left a center guard and a corner guard with Hammer on sheet B. Lively warm room tonight. The men of Nutmeg are resplendent in their black and white look tonight. We'll take a little walk across the ice here and see how things look. It would be Karen Lucky, second, with a stick delivery, walking out. Good looking line. Sweeper's cleaning it. Looks like it's going to be close to the house. And tapping a second rock in, holding the guard. One rock went a little bit behind the tee line and the other sitting in the top four.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, it's like
They do clean up some, don't they? Cindy peeled away a guard very nicely for Jennifer. Diane Muldowney has a rock on the top four and a rock in the back eight off the center line. She's asking Lisa to put another guard up. This one's coming in a bit light. Let's see if the sweepers can get it there on sheet A. Just came up a few feet short. I got a score update here at the SEC Championship. LSU leading Georgia 14-3. LSU just punted. Ball on Georgia takes over on their own 20. Second quarter, 10 minutes, 25 seconds to go here on Saturday afternoon. I imagine the Army-Navy game is not being played today. Okay, Tina throwing a rock here for Liz Brown. And it might be a tap. It went right through the hole, right through a gap. And she's got the middle well clogged up. I don't know who Hammer is at this point. I'd say that McMahon, Philadelphia, has Hammer with the red stone. So Yellow is doing quite a good job protecting the center. Four. No, I'd say Yellow's Hammer now. Coming up with the first vice rock for Jane Murray. A stick curler herself. So here's the way it goes at Nutmeg frequently. The ice is a bit slow in the first end. You're going to see a plethora of guards. And come the second or third end, you're going to see a lot more rocks in the back of the house. Note that down now, and we'll check back in the third end and see if that comes to fruition. Liz is giving a very wide room for her vice, Jane. Jane with the stick delivery. Shots away. Shot away on A, so let's close in and see what we can see. Well, Jane looks like she tapped one in and through.
So I don't know.
Red currently sitting 2 on A with Diane, and no one's in the house on B. McMahon's vice Lisa, letting her shot go. She gave us a pretty good weight, and they're not sweeping it. And out wide, it got over the hog line and probably dropped in as a mid-tight guard in the corner. Liz Brown's going to go to the opposite side. That rock is going to be narrow, the broom. I don't think it's going to have any implications in this end. Well, it hogged. All right, Jennifer, calling to get some guards out of the way on sheet A here in the first end. Shots away. There's still quite a few rocks in front of the house for Diane to protect her two shot rocks, one on the top 4 and one on the back 12. Okay, Lisa, Margaret's Vice, is preparing her first rock. Wide broom, pretty hefty throw. This has the weight to get there. It's coming into the house, and it's going to rest right about on the tee line. First rock in the house. All right, first rock in the house for Rink McMahon. That was Margaret McMahon throwing her first skip rock. So now Liz Brown, Liz Tully, heading into the hack. Very lively warm room here tonight. I'd say Liz is looking for a takeout here, possibly to roll behind an impermeable wall. Shots away. I'm going to bring it in a little closer to see what's going on here. Sweepers are on it. It looks real good, real good. A little roll in. Very nice. Okay. Yellow sitting one. She didn't get much roll, just enough. And now Margaret is going to try the same shot. Jennifer Stannard getting in the hack for her first rock with hammer. She's staring down 2 red. She does have a few rocks in front of the house to play with, possible tap-ups. All right, here comes Liz McMahon, and she tapped Liz into the hack. Hello. Hey, we have a visitor here. One moment. We're going to have a little break in the audio, but the video will maintain. Take care, everyone. Hello, testing. Okay, back here at second end. Let's see if we got some scores on the board. Looks like Margaret McMahon stole one in the first. And it looks like Jennifer Stannard took one in the first. And currently, we've got a couple of rocks in the house for Liz Brown, and they're behind the tee, but they are split. And Nadia is bringing her second rock here, and it looks like we're going to have a high-low center guard combination. Very nicely done. I'm sorry, that was Pam, the second, throwing that one. So, with the house split and two guards up on the front, Liz is going to call for Tina to bring one right into the house, down the center, behind guards. Sweepers are on it. Looking to call that weight. It's going to come up a little short. No, they're sweeping hard. Sweeping hard. Sweeping hard. And they put another center guard up. Marianne Rogaman's first rock on sheet A is coming down. Looks like it's heading into the house. And it's going to stop in the 4 foot, pretty much on the front of the button. Very nicely done, Marianne. Jennifer immediately puts the broom down for a takeout. And now Margaret is asking Pam, her second, to remove or draw one of these rocks, and it's coming right down to the button. Through the button to the back gate and biting in the 12. Liz still shooting 1 and 2. Asking for Tina to bring another rock down into the top of the house. And because we know Bucks has high quality ice, we know that the clubs in North Carolina have done a really great job. So I'll let Charlotte Triangle point it out. Around over the area. This rock's looking not very heavy. Might have played it a little wide into the heavy stuff. It's going to struggle to reach the hog line, and it didn't. Okay. So with Liz Brown Tully sitting 1-2 and Margaret McMahon sitting third. Both her rocks are behind, all three rocks behind the tee line. Let's see what happens here. Margaret setting the broom down, calling for a takeout. And this could be her vice, Lisa. All right, rocks away, got some weight on it. I'm going to bring it right on top of the house here and see how it looks. She's past the guard. She hits. She rolls. Beautiful. Red sitting 1 behind guard. Yellow is 2. Red's 3. Sheet B. Jane Murray now being called upon to take out the red rock sitting on top of the, very tight to the house. Could be for a run back, double possibly. Looks a little wide for that. Going to bring you the tight close-up view here. The hit. All right, it accomplished its mission. It removed that rock and rolled out of the way. So now the shot rock is not guarded so well. And over on sheet A, Diane has one rock in the back 4 foot sitting. Jennifer has one on the 12 on the tee line sitting number 2, and Diane sitting number 3. Two rocks away now.
But Charlotte's got like, they've got a nice bar. I took their walking tour that they used to keep with and that's their walking tour.
Pretty good guard on B. Nice hit for Jennifer on A. Standard now sitting 1. I think, let's have a look. Let you decide. Yes. I'd say yellow sitting 1 and 2, but Diane's calling to draw into that little pocket there. She's got Maureen Calkey in the hack. Maureen's preparing with that left-handed delivery of hers. Going to do the out turn. Shot has some pace to it. Sweepers are jogging gently after it. And meanwhile, a takeout on, and it's going to roll, and a nice takeout on B by Jane Murray. Let's see what we got here for shot. I'm going to drop in on that little quick. Yellow, oh, I'd say yellow is 1 and 2. Jennifer's wife Star is delivering her rock. Wants to take that red one out. Effectively done so, and oh, just missed a double. Just missed it. All right, we have a skip now. Margaret McMahon. Room's out here on the far right. From behind, the left to the shooter. She's going to throw the in turn. Sweepers are on it. Morakaki away with her red rock too simultaneously. As the rocks get closer, we're going to tighten up on that house. Here we come. Sheet B in the middle. Oh, a nice looking draw. Look at that draw on B. Right behind cover. Center the ice. Pretty well guarded. There is a little gap. We'll see what happens.
I can do that for you. Thank you, Scott. But I don't have one handy.
You don't travel with one, Scott. Thank you so much, Scott. But I love that people watch deliver.
Back in the action. Back to the curling now. Liz Brown cleaning her rock off as Jennifer Stannard does the same. Jane's holding a tight broom for a takeout of this red shot rock. There are jam possibilities in the back, so let's see how it plays. Looks kind of down weight. Drifting a little wide. Let's see what we get here. Oh, it just nudged it and flashed by. That leaves Margaret. She's got a couple choices here. She could bring another one in tight. She could guard it. See what she calls. Over on A. There are only 2 rocks left in the house. Let's see what we got. tough call. Who shot? Diane's going to be throwing her red rock with her shot rock way in the back 12. I think it would be in her advantage to nudge that yellow rock back a little bit and remain sitting 1 and 2. Well, let's get off of that and see. Because we have a rock coming in here on sheet B, a guard.
We made down jackets, down vests.
That's a pretty difficult setup here for Liz to get. She could try to outdraw it. She'd love to get a hit to pick up multiple points. All right, Diane Muldowney's rock away on A. Diane Muldowney's red rock away on A. She got the hit. She rolled in front of her other. She has 2 rocks behind the tee line. That's a pretty good force. There's 2 rocks left, 1 red. 1 yellow first, and then Diane has her hammer. Liz Brown preparing to throw hammer here on sheet B. Real tight line for this. Let's give you the, that looks a little wide. Let's see if it does anything useful. 1, no, oh, no blood. Looks like 1 red. Jennifer throwing her last rock, staring down 2 behind the tee line. Let's see what kind of weight she brings to this. Rock's coming. Got some weight on it. Yeah, looks like Diane's going to have a draw for 2 here.
Really nice. I played. I played the jacket wrong like 3 or 4 times. Everybody got that. And the guys are trying to yeah, I played the jacket wrong though.
I better change ends because we have some action going both directions now. My apologies. And as I predicted, third end, first rock through the house because the ice changes at Nutmeg Curling Club here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We're at the Media Center, high over sheet C. And this segment is brought to you commercial free, so you can enjoy your curling tonight, Saturday, December 7th, 2019. And Diane's got a draw coming in. The sweeper stopped at the hog line, and it looks like it's going to be close. And it touches in for 2 red. 2 red for Diane Muldowney on sheet A.
Yeah, she had her like.
Jennifer Cummings with her first rock put a nice corner guard up to the skip's left, to our right as we view. And Nadia, the lead for Margaret, puts her second rock out. Nice soft touch. Nearing the hog line. Curling over towards the center. It's a fine looking rock right on the center line. Perfect. Every skip's dream. Oh, LSU just intercepted Georgia on their drive, and with the score 17-3 Tigers. late in the second quarter
So we had a great time. I still haven't been to the phone.
in the Southeast Conference Championship game. The purple and yellow are very happy down in the Bayou. Good Tigers.
Yeah, it took till like 5. Women were downstairs.
Royal Caledonia.
Now check those scores. We've got 2-0 McMahon in the first end, and we've got 2-1 Muldowney after 2 ends. So we've got Muldowney and Brown with hammers this end. And now we're on to the second rocks. So Pam is throwing second for the Philadelphia rink, skipped by Margaret McMahon.
Who is Jackie?
She makes awesome apple butter.
This Tully is eyeing those center guards, and I think she has some intent to knock one of them out.
So I specially translated part of the speech for the dinner banquet.
Tina's preparing it.
And then they Royal Montreal series.
They gave us a standing ovation. I've played there before.
Just the peel attempt just went wide. Oh, Margaret's calling for Pam to come around those guards and pop one into the house, or put a super tight guard, one or the other.
And you may use depending on how much.
This rock's holding a little wide, and it's heading towards the yellow guards. Let's see if it curls. I'll get you right on top of this now, and it is curling. And into the 4-foot, and just to the biting the 4-foot back.
And I really recommend the hotel next year.
All right, so Tina away with her second rock. Plenty of weight on this one. Sweepers are on it. Sweepers are on it. Past the guard, and a hit, but a rollout. Okay, 4 guards out in front of sheet B, nothing in the house, and on sheet A, it looks like Jennifer has one out in the wings. Jennifer with hammer, so her shot out in the edge of the 12-foot, certainly a one to play, and Diane's got her broom down. And a spinner is on its way. Looks like it's going to be for a takeout. Nice soft weight, real quiet weight on this one. A hit, success. Little action over on sheet B. Let's see what happened here, because the guards were bumped, but none of them were bumped in. So now we have 5 guards in front of the house with nothing in the paint. Jane Murray getting the stick out now. Vice. That rock Doesn't appear to be that it's going to over curl and come in on the red ones, I'm afraid.
I know they love it there in the summertime.
Let's see if it causes any damage. Keep sweeping, keep sweeping. Don't give up on it. Okay, so as you can see, that yellow ruck just wrecked on the guards. A little Edmund Fitzgerald here. And Lisa's going to put the broom down for her vice. Margaret's going to put the broom down for her vice Lisa, rather. And there we go. Rock underway. Don't know if it's heavy enough out there in the wide part of the ice where the pebble is yet to break down, so this rock's going to come to rest at a high guard in the corner. Now we have 7 guards in front. Jennifer and Diane are trading hits over on sheet A. So Jen has her vice star going for that rock out in the wings again. Jane attempting another draw here. Looks a little tight. Let's see. Let's bring it in tight here. Once again, Edmund Fitzgerald crash on the guards, a wreck. So now we have 8 guards in front of the house. 4 reds, 4 yellows. Reds dominating the center line area, and the yellows are dominating the wings. Now there's a pretty good portal to draw through for get buried behind red guards. Margaret's coming down the ice to make her first delivery without hammer. Meanwhile, Morikaki's delivering her first rock. Coming down to draw on that rock in the back house, and it looks pretty good. Let's zoom in here, see what we can see. A nice freeze. Very nicely done, Maura. And Margaret McMahon, first rock away. Trying to thread her way through a maze of guards here. Sweepers are on it. Sweepers are on it. She's by the guard. And a beautiful draw. This is what skipping's all about. Into the 4-foot. Meanwhile, Star. Oh, what a nice shot. We might have yellow sitting 1 and 2 over on sheet A. All right, Liz Brown coming down the ice now. She is looking at a red rock behind guard in the 4-foot. No way to hit it cleanly. Time to outdraw it. She is a wee bit behind the tee line. Basically tangent to the tee line, as you can see here. Draws there. All right, Diane Maldonado coming down to throw her rock. All right, Liz, out of the hack. Oh, she's not doing the draw. She is coming after them with a takeout. Oh dear. Interesting choice now for McMahon. Does she want to bring another one in or throw up a better guard?
having a candle so much money and wasting a lot of time.
Looks like she's calling for a guard. Meanwhile, over on A, Diane's first rock is underway. And it's coming up well, let's see where it comes up. Came up a little light. I think that yellow sitting one. Don't know who's sitting two. It's hard to say from here. Yellow does have a backer. Margaret McMahon puts up a stellar guard. Absolutely annihilating any chance for a draw on that line. Awful lot of red rocks in front of the house on sheet B. The correspondent from the Hit and Roll is here. I didn't know you're left-handed. Do you deliver left-handed, Kathy?
What?
Do you deliver left-handed?
No.
No. You're ambidextrous. All right, let's get back to the action. Back to the curling. Writing me a note? I can't wait to see it. Yeah. 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 If she gets sick, I can't sub, can I? It's mixed.
She won't get sick.
No, she won't get sick. We're going to keep her healthy. I'm going to keep her oranges and vitamin C and oil of oregano and echinacea. I'm going to keep everybody solid healthy. It's going to be great fun. I just reminded everybody the Golden Handle Spiel is coming up in early January. Great opportunity to get some top plate mixed curling action here at Nutmeg Curling Club. Check our website, www.nutmegcurling.com, and make room in your calendars for this. Thank you. All right, Liz Brown setting up for a tap in. Back and forth we go. Got some weight on it. Let's cut in. Is it going to curl? Is it going to curl? It is not going to curl. One lonely rock in the house for T. McMahon, taking a 3-0 lead after 3 ends. All right, Diane. Meanwhile, on sheet A. Let's zoom in on this, see what we got. Diane executed. So this could be interesting. Jennifer has hammer. The hit's there, or the draw's there. Difficult to get to due to the jam possibilities behind. And Jennifer's hammer underway. Let's zoom in on it. Oh, she shaved it by, and it's out. So it could be one yellow, I would say. And that's the way it's going to be, one yellow. Okay. Well, here's a new interviewee, Benjamin's taking in the curling action. This is not his first outing at the curling club, is it?
My mom went down for.
Is this his third outing at the curling club? Second. Big. We always mark. All right, back to the curling action now.
My mom went down.
Jen Cummings put one in the back 8 off the center line.
How was the beach? She goes, the wedding was oh my god. So they're
Margaret McMahon calling for a draw into the 4-foot, aiming towards that shot in the back of the house.
let's have a wedding too. Yeah, yeah. So Stuart was well known for that.
Marianne Roggeman away on sheet A with her first rock. And Nadia away with her first rock, her second rock on sheet B. It looks like a nice center guard, real nice. Maybe a little over the line. Perfect 2-weight, very nice, on the center line.
You've been happy, haven't you? Yeah. There you go. Oh, Gaffer. Oh. No. Yep. No, I see. I see.
We have Benjamin Bykowski in the house. He's what, 2 months old? 3 months old. He's an old man. Born in August, September. This is a nice looking draw by Jen Cummings. Let's zoom in on it. Gonna get a biter? No, don't need a biter. Gonna go with a guard. And a nice draw in by the yellow. That would have been, ooh, Maureen on Jennifer's team. Marianne being asked to possibly dispatch that rock. Nice quiet wait, waiting for it to curl. Sweepers poised at the ready. Poised. Poised. And she outdrew her right to the button. Maybe the bat perfectly covering the pin, Marianne. All right, so we got 2 red rocks on the button, each on sheets A and B respectively, and both skips, yellow colored skips, Jennifer and Liz, are calling for takeouts by their seconds. Jennifer has Cindy as her second, and Liz has Tina as her second. Rocks away on B, rocks away on A. They're sweeping on A. On B, they're waiting. It is curling. It is coming in. It's curling. But just a bit wide. Too bad. It missed the guard by a good amount. Nice quiet weight. Bear didn't even reach the hack, so she had the right idea with the weight. Jennifer did dispose of that rock now, so Jennifer has 2 yellows in the house, and Diane is asking for a takeout on that. Margaret McMahon is asking for a guard, given that she's not hammer. The takeout on A is successful, but the shooter leaked out of the house. Still in play in the back in the coffin corner. Jennifer still sitting 1. Well guarded. Jennifer, without hammer, has a high guard on the center line and a tight guard to the house. Well, Tina just tried to take out and nick the guard and ran the guard away. Might have been the call. Might have been a PO call. I'm not sure. Took her own guard away. Red still sitting 1 on the button, well covered. Jennifer brought a second rock in, well covered on A. Let's see what that near A looks like here. Get a little close up. You can see the high red guard by the hog line, and you can see near B here we've got two rocks away simultaneously, both red, different weights. A flash on A, and a nice guard on B. Liz has very little choice here other than to try to get rid of some guards here, and she's got Jane Murray to do that. I think she'd love to get rid of two guards with one shot here. Tough call. There's a lot of rocks to get rid of. She's hoping for a run back. You know, the draw is still there for it. Jennifer Stannard asking her vice to bring in another rock, and she did just pass the tee line, so a nice shot by Starr. Jen sitting 3. Diane's going to respond with a... Oh. You know, the shot worked for Liz on B. She moved some of the guards. She did push another red rock in the house, but yellow is still sitting number 2, and Margaret's going to call for another guard. She has one, so a second guard is always a good plan. Little wreck over on A, so Jennifer sitting 1 and 2 now. Okay, Margaret Cookman now calling for the guard again. It's curling in. It's got a great line. It's going to just bite into the 12, maybe bite the 8. No, perfect guard. Now Liz wants to do a run back here. Always got to be careful of the jam here. I'm going to prepare this in case we get a super shot here. Jane is coming out of the hack. Bit of a lunge on that one. They're sweeping. I'm liking the line. Let's take a little overhead look here. No, got the appeal, and all right, and open it up. Open it up. Morakaki over on B. A. I can't count. No, we're going to look at sheet A with Morakaki's draw coming in. Here it comes. They're trying to hold it. They're trying to hold it. Very nicely done. I say red shot. Good little tap back by Morakaki. I'm curious to see what Margaret calls for here. She's sitting 1 and 3, and Liz has an open yellow rock behind the tee line that she might think about taking out, but it looks like a guard weight again. Going to tighten in on this one, see where it comes. This one's going right into the house. And let's see where it ends up. That might give Liz a little chance. Let's see. All right, Jennifer Stannard getting ready. Liz Brown eyeballing her opportunities here. She is second, her first of 2 rocks. Jen Stannard's rock is away. Jen Stannard away. Oh, what a beautiful roll. I can't see where the red rock ended up. Oh, that's close. We gotta bring the overhead onto this one. Near A. You call it, folks. As the red rock looks like it's shot, and that would be Diane. Diane is not hammer, and she has to keep very mindful of the other yellow rocks around because she could give up 3 with an ill-placed shot. All right, Liz Brown, bringing it. It's got the weight. All right, she moved. She moved some rocks. So you can see, red's still 1, yellow 2, red's 3. Margaret's going to throw her last rock without hammer. Here comes Diane Muldowney's rock. Let's zoom in on this and see. She wants to protect her shot rock. And protected she did. Very nicely thrown guard. I suspect Margaret is going to use the best defense as a good offense here. So let's see where she puts this rock. Definitely throwing a guard here is Margaret McMahon. And a beautiful guard by Margaret. Tight to the house. Got a good 12, 15 feet separation between that and the shot rock. Make a very difficult run back. I think Liz could try the draw to the other side, but she wants 2. Now, Jennifer Stannard, hammer. Here's what she's looking at. A lot of yellow rocks in play, but the one that matters is the red rock that's counting. Jennifer's in the hack. She wants to probably draw into that pile. Let's take a look at what Liz Brown's looking at here. Let's have a look-see. Well, she throws this down weight. So Liz throws this down weight. She can take it out and get 2 points. She's got to be very precise here.
She's kind of new at being skipped, so.
She's thrown these rocks 1,000 times. I work with her every week. She's going to do great. Let's see how she does. Oh, it's starting wide.
It's too wide.
No, don't sweep. Don't sweep yet. No, that's coming in nicely. Stop sweeping. Here it comes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No, she won't take her yellow out. She's got the red, but she's going to lose the shooter. Lost the shooter. She got 1. Okay. 1 for Liz Brown. Okay, so 3-1 McMahon over Brown after 4 ends. Diane throwing her hammer. Oh. Diane is sitting 1. Oh, we can zoom right in on this shot then if we wish to. Looking good, looking good. Diane shot looking real good. Diane Muldowney does it. Woo! What a shot. Diane draws for 2. 2. All right, Nadia bringing her first rock with hammer. 5th end. And she's going to bring it in the house. Just on the edge of the 4-foot, a little over the tee line. And there goes a red rock through the house over on sheet A. All right, we're going to post the score now, so we'll give you an update. And that was 2 for Muldowney. Score 4-2 after 4 ends. Jen Cummings with a smooth delivery. Ignoring that rock on the 4-foot, she's going to plug the center up. And look at the speed on that. Oh, right down tight to the house. Beautiful, beautiful center guard, tight to the house for Jen Cummings. Well played, Jennifer. Marianne Rogerman with hammer, throwing her second, I believe her second rock. And she snuck it around the guard and into the house and right to the 4-foot. Marianne does it again. I think this is Jennifer's lead, Maureen, coming out first. Her second rock. Around the center guard. Taps Marianne's rock out the back, and away it goes. All right, Tina, bringing some weight here. Sweepers are on it furiously. Furious sweeping. Oh. Just ticked the Brock, shaved a corner of it. The shooter flew through the house and nothing was removed. Looks like a takeout taking place here on sheet A. Executed flawlessly. A little stumble by Pam on her delivery on sheet B, but solid delivery. Look at this, coming around the center guard. Let's see if it nestles in. Right around that guard. What a beauty. That's a fine shot. Right into the 4-foot, right behind the center guard. McMahon sitting 3 now. Okay, she's got Tina now lining up to address the rock at the edge of the 4-foot. We've got a takeout coming here. Got some weight on it. Sweepers are jogging alongside. Now they're sweeping. Once again, just nudging the outside rock. So the shots are both a little wide, and she did remove the rock that time, but there's still 2 red rocks touching the 4-foot. And one of them is behind center guard. That means Pam, Margaret's second, will be called upon to guard it up. Good looking weight. I think they might be coming in with this. Sometimes the best guard's another rock in the house. Pam put a guard up. All right, I think Jane Murray's now going to step into the hack with the stick. Liz has the broom down for a takeout, and there is a double possibility. Well, no, not quite. Not quite a double possibility given the angles. Let's take a look. We can see far B here. As you can see, the shot that's more rock that's more open is just behind the tee line, whereas the shot on the button is on the front of the tee line, so the angles are not such that both can be hit. But she could hit it and get a convenient roll closer to the button. So back to the overview. Jane Murray walking out. Shots away. We're on sheet B here. Got the overhead view. Stuck it. Oh. That can only mean that Margaret's going to ask her vice Lisa to guard up their 1 rock. Now, there is a little chance here because by guarding that up, Liz has the opportunity to do a come around, a tap back, and possibly sit 2. So let's see how this plays out. Shots away. I can't tell if she's on the guard or not here. She might be, and maybe that's intentional to prevent the tap back. Let's get on this because we've got some action going here. She tapped it up. Okay. Well, let's see what Liz calls here. Down at the far end, we've got a biter, a yellow biter on the outside 12-foot, full 12, and 1 yellow guard on the center line. Jane Murray. lining it up for a takeout. All right, nice intermediate weight. Let's wide. All right, it cleared a couple guards away, but just let that takeout go a little wide. So what we got is a red shot on the button, 2 center guard yellows, relatively tight to the house. Actually, one's in the 12-foot, another yellow on the edge of the button, and Margaret's going to call for a guard. Diane coming down to the hack with a yellow rock now on the button, as well as the one out in the 12-foot wing. This is Margaret Spice Lisa. I think she is not showing for the guard. Rather, she is going to go right in after it, and in it comes. No, it's a perfect guard. Look at that. Nicely guarding. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, loyal viewers. I hope we have several viewers here tonight, this afternoon, engaged in this. Got some viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nutmeg Curling Club here in Bridgeport, Connecticut for the 6th draw. Got some 3rd event semifinalists here. And, of course, not only is there the live feed now, but I know I am want to view these after the fact, see how my shots were. All right. Margaret shots away. Pretty important here because there is a sea of yellow rocks around her sole red rock in the house, and oh, let's get that. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Yeah, that was a nice tap. She certainly put one right on the button where it's going to be extremely difficult to get at it. We're looking to see who's second rock here. And over on sheet A now, of course, Diane is now facing 2 rocks on the button. Not well guarded. Easy enough to get to. Always easy from behind the glass to get to these shots. Let's jump in and see what she got. She nudged one back, but it would look like Jennifer is still sitting one with the chance to bump her out. Oh, and is there a biter over on the edge? I see. There are several biters. If this is Jennifer's hammer, she has a chance to get some big numbers. All right. Both Nutmeg players in the hack, ready to deliver their stones. Liz Brown first, bringing some weight. And a hit. All right, quick back, because here comes Jennifer. And what do we got left on sheet A? One yellow. Okay, so one yellow. There we are, folks. Now the score is Muldowney 4, Stannard 3 after 5 ends. Muldowney will take the hammer home in the 6th end. And, we have hammer on sheet B. Going to be tough to get more than one, but she does have the draw, and she's going to go for it. There's a draw to the outside, so we can lock in on this. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking draw. Pretty nice. Let's see. Might be a little toasty. I'd say it is. Right through the button and out the back, and one red it is. There we go. Make the score 4-1. McMahon over Brown. End of 5. Brown will come home the 6th with hammer. Oh, Liz Brown has hammer in the 6th and possibly the 8th end, as does Diane. Diane has a lead by a rock, and Margaret McMahon has a lead of 3 without hammer. Jennifer's ring put a very nice tight center guard up, and Diane followed with a good corner guard. Good corner guard there. Let's see if Jennifer backs up that guard with a high guard, taps it up, or comes around it. Nadia put a shot less than a stone outside of the house. A beautiful first guard. Jennifer rushing out. This rock should clear the hog line. There shouldn't be a problem. Definitely a high guard, so she has the high-low guard combo on sheet A. Oh, we should double back here. Okay, Jen Cummings. Her shot's coming a little toasty here, especially down the center line. She just missed ticking the red guard, and through the house it goes. All right, so we have an interesting opening gamut here on sheet A. We've got a corner guard. The hammer team has a corner guard, a shot on the back 4 foot, and 2 center guards. And dinner is about to be served here at Nutmeg Curling Club for the ladies' Crystal Snowflake, so we may have to terminate our audio here in the 6th end. But first, got to give it up to Nadia for a very nice draw here, just coming into the house on the center line. Let's see what Liz wants to do here. She's down 3. She has to think carefully about using her rocks and not leaving them exposed to be hit. When the score is when your score is down, so is your weight. When your score is down, your guards are up. She's going to call for a draw in. Jen Cummings away. Nice soft release on this one. The rock is looking like it's going to curl a lot. It's going to nose the rock on the center line. Let's see how far it pushes it. Oh dear, tapped it right to the 4-foot. Tapped it to the 4-foot behind guard. This is the stuff that steels are made of. Let's see what we got on near A. This is the A sheet. Muldowney in red. Stannard in yellow. Jennifer lining up the run back. So Jennifer's aching for a double, a run back angle raise double takeout here. Oh. Okay, so using that center guard, Liz Brown is calling for a tap back. Because the guard that Margaret called for came up just a bit light and hogged. All right, so Jennifer's attempt at the run back didn't quite work, but in knocking one of her own rocks out, she did put a rock right into the top of the 4-foot behind guard. It may not be shot, but that scoring zone is now infinitesimally small. All right, Tina being asked to tap back. They're sweeping furiously. Let's pull in on a little closer view here so we can see how this shot comes on sheet B. Oh, it's going to be narrow. You know what? Not bad overall. 2 rocks in, no guard on that rock on the button, and the team with hammer now has 2 in the house. No center guards. All right, folks. Well, listen, enjoy the rest of the action. We'll keep it on wide view and hopefully join you in time for the 8th end. Have a great evening and good curling to all of you. still. All right. Liz Brown, first rock, not hammer. Okay, update. LSU over Georgia, 20-3. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Georgia driving. Well, driving on their own 37-yard line. All right, Liz with the light weight. Man, that's draw weight. That's not so light. Not so light. Ease back. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Refrain from touching this. Oh, that's right. Now just bump that. Oh, look at this. Liz Tully. Whoa. Pretty good. They can't get behind guard with it now. Wow, sitting 4 possibly. All right, big props to Liz Tully on that one. Maybe if I call her Liz Tully instead of Liz Brown, it's going to make her shoot better. Who knows? Channel her inner Brian here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Brian's pretty.
All right, so this is
I keep calling her Liz Brown, but I know where last name.
this is Margaret McMahon's last rock without hammer, and she is facing a lot of yellow here, and she is going to attempt this draw and not bounce. Aaron, where's your prop?
Oh, I don't have a prop.
Oh, isn't he warm and soft, and he moves so gently, you know? Yeah. All right, shot underway.
Or else you'll knock it.
That's curling. That's curling. That's curling. Is it going to kiss the red? Oh. All right, Liz sitting 2. Liz sitting 2. Got to draw the button for 3, and that'll tie the game up. All right, folks, let's have a quick look here. Came back. Near B. Yellow sitting 1, 2. Don't see many ways to get more than 3 here. It's got to be a clean draw. And she's got to grab the 4-foot. The good news is she just threw this shot. Big shot here, real big shot. You love to be tied up in the 6th. Give the other team hammer in the 7th and come home with hammer in the 8th. All right, Jane's tapping the button. Looks real good. Looks real good. Real good. Real good. Sweepers are on it. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. That's good. That's perfect. And Liz Tully puts it on there, on the pin. We have a game on B, folks. We have a game. Liz Tully, 2 draws for 3. 2 draws for 3. Very nice. Tie game on sheet B. Tie score, 4-4. Liz puts it up. That's got to feel good. That's got to make you feel good going into the end of the game. Drop a couple draws in there. Take it easy. All right, so Jen Cummings coming out now with her opening shot. 7th end, tie game without hammer. It's a nice center guard, a high one. All right, that's a high center guard. That's what we're talking about. On sheet A, Diane Meldowney took one in the sixth then, leading 5-3. So Jennifer has hammer in the seventh, down 2. I'd say advantage Muldowney at this point, but things can change. Let's play the game. Okay. Put a nice soft touch on that second shot here on the sheet A. She's going to get a takeout. Rock's going to roll out and clear the house. Right now, it looks like we've got Liz Brown-Tully, 2 rocks in the house. A center guard and a rock biting the 8-foot off the center line. Margaret McMahon is now going to call for a come around from her lead, Nadia. Might be a little wider than she wants. Let's see where it comes back. It's got some good curl out there. Coming in, coming in, coming in. A decent corner guard for sure. What's Liz going to call here? We were 4 rocks into the end. There'll be no takeouts at this point. And Jennifer has put a rock into the top of the 4-foot, which Diane's going to come after with Morikaki.
He's gotten into it. He doesn't love it. This way, they can also
And caught the guard, but she peeled the guard away. So a useful miss. As you can see. All right, shots away on B. It's looking a little hot. They are running after it. And it's going to hit the center guard and run it right through. So that one just a little heavier than she might have wanted. Okay, so it would appear now that Margaret McMahon is calling for the takeout of that yellow rock in the house with a couple of guards to hit the roll behind. She's got her second Pam lining it up. Got the in turn. Smooth delivery. Shot underway. Sweeper's jogging after it, but not sweeping yet. Now they're on it halfway down. That's always a good sign. And it's going to hit, and beautiful roll behind. There you go. That's a takeout. A complete takeout, a perfect second shot by a second. Pam, well played.
Party was at the house. Sam and I have those kids. At the end of the party, I walked into one of the rooms, and the plants were all up on the tables. A friend of mine was like, sorry. Everybody went down to her, but the kids like,
All right, we're going to take a break here now because it is dinner time, and we want to have the men of Nutmeg put their best foot forward. So enjoy the action. Keep an eye on things. tee shot Liz Brown here in the seventh end. She wants to draw down right on top of that, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty good, Liz. All right. What's wrong? Oh, no, somebody fell on the ice. Oh, jeepers. All right, we have a little timeout in the action here. Someone fell on the ice. Sit her down. And that looks like that's Jennifer's Vice star, or is it Jennifer's star? We have a little break in the action here with an injury, a fall on the ice. So stand by, please, for the continued action. All right, shots away. Shots away. No one's touching it. It is not curling yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, but it's gentle. It's gentle. Oh. Oh, perfect. Perfect shot. And that's a shake right there. 3, maybe 4. Liz shook. Well, a great shot by Liz and a greater shot by Margaret.
They're not going to beat them.
No, they shook. They call it a night. Oh, what do we got here?
Try.
Come on, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Stowe. An excellent shot. Margaret takes out for 3, 4. They shook. And now it's down to 1 game left on sheet A. Let's see what we're looking at here. Jennifer is down 1 without hammer. And an appreciative round of applause. All right, Jen Standard now, a second rock coming in. Both sweepers pulling it behind the hog line, behind the tee line. All right, so Jen Standard, 2 rocks in. Let's have a quick look. A lot of center guards. Well, Margaret, for the assembled masses, your opponent threw a pretty darn good last rock, and by gum and by golly, you threw a.
And I almost thought I threw it.
It looked wide. It looked wide, but it came.
It's a little on the heavy side.
A little on the heavy. Came perfect though.
Luckily it came. Thank you
Came
very
right
much.
back.
Are we supposed to sit here?
You want to sit here, and we'll serve you supper. There's another guard up on Jennifer's rocks. She's down 2. So Diane's got to get one of these rocks out of here. Cut her to 1.
Made it interesting.
Yes, very. She did a fantastic job picking up the 3 in that end where things were looking bad. And
For her first time ever skipping in a tournament, that was pretty good.
pretty good, yeah.
So she's learned
You learn, you got a team, you know, you got to. All right, here's Maura. Maura has been a game saver all weekend. This is big because Red is up 1. And they want to, yeah, though they're both kind of nutmeg. She wants to tuck it right in here between these rocks. And it's going to just.
It's going to go too far.
Nope, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. So Red is shot.
Now they're both nutmeg teams with some other people filling in?
You see the team in the lime fade, the
Yellow and red.
Yellow, yeah. And there's the yellow team and the red team. Diane's team is all for nutmeg. Jennifer has some of her friends. They curled in the 2006 USWCA Scots Tour against Scotland. So it's
what color's Jennifer?
Well, Jennifer's got all these bright
Oh, the yellows.
yellows.
And they're,
Jennifer's running out,
okay, and they're wearing yellow.
and they're wearing yellow. There's this.
And Jennifer's from this club.
Yes, she is. Oh, no, that's going to crash. Now Diane in red here wants to guard it up because she's in good shape now.
She is.
She's in good shape. Morakaki in the hack. Oh, well, everybody's skewed over to sheet A now.
Hello, Al.
Hello, Heidi.
Do you want to move in here?
I got a great view of all I need here, and let's see how it goes. That's a fine looking guard to me. Let it die right. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's going to be hard to.
Is that second rock or not?
They're it's first and second. That's the rock that's going to kill the other team. That red rock in the house there is trouble. Trouble.
Can they hit both of them now?
Not very well.
So Dorothy, what would you do?
It was good that it went in.
Double them out?
Yeah, I want to see that happen here. She's looking one to tie, I think.
Really? He's a nice person, yeah. Not when I'm in labor and he's going, no, I think
Oh, you should understand why?
Jennifer finding herself in a spot of trouble, spot of bother here. Spot of bother. Yes, indeed.
Wasn't that good, Alf? Didn't
That
you
was
give
good.
everybody a game?
You gave him a game, and that was a great comeback that end, and you threw a really nice last rock. She just happened to throw one a little better. So that was a real nice pressure last rock you threw. Under pressure. Maura just put those two red rocks in there to kind of ice it.
Of course she did.
She nailed them.
Yes, she did.
And it's leaving Jennifer in a spot of bother.
How you doing tonight? Oh, fine. So she's trying to come this way.
Yeah, she
You did a great job. Thank you. Thank you. The last couple of shots.
All right, Diane with her first skip rock here. I think the primary thing Diane needs to do is to not shake up any rocks that are in play currently. You want to get it over and up. Oh, this is coming hot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Take it deep. Take it deep. Ooh. The worst thing that could have happened on that one would for it to stop at the tee line.
She didn't want to hit any red ones.
You don't want to move. You don't want to hit anything at that point, and you want to stop it before everything else. All right, coming down to Jennifer's last rock here. All right, Jennifer's last rock here without hammer. It's do or die time. Here's the situation. Diane Red is sitting 1 and 2. You can see the sea of rocks in front of there. Jennifer has to get one into the 4-foot. And she is looking at a whole variety of tapbacks. She probably has a draw, but it is a thin area, and Maura's shot. Biting the forefoot at the top there makes it extremely difficult to get to the button. She could come the other way, but there are guards to get around.
And so there's now all these people are like, oh, okay, how about we just call you my niece like polio fanciers or influencers or
All right, the broom is down. Jennifer is lining up her final shot here. Star sitting by the sidelines, hopeful, hoping.
they feel well, there's a lotto actually.
Jennifer away.
Oh, while you're busy throwing away your remain lettuce, remember, DC also recommends vaccination. She wrote a whole thing about
And it's not going to reach, and this game is over. Two red, and we will sign off from the sixth draw at the
measles. Yeah, they said tourists from the country where safe vaccines are available free.
And we want to thank you all from the Nutmeg Curling Club here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's Saturday evening, December 7th, 7:20 p.m., 7:25. Have a great evening, everyone.